Good morning, trading world. It's been a while since I've posted a video, and this video is not necessarily about a specific stock option or future. It's about the market in general, and I'm going to keep it very simple and very brief. There's a lot going on all over the market. There's a lot of hopes being tied up. A lot of retail investors sitting on cash trying to move it as best they can, investing in things in a hopeful nature. Um, but as I've said many times before, whenever I see things and they line up as bullish through all the time frames that I look at, this is the time to be very, very careful. And usually, not far from that site, when you see bullish across a lot of different time frames, is the time that you get the biggest drops. Um, and right now, I saw a bounce coming in last week, Friday or Monday. Started, and we are in the midst of that bounce. It started off as a small bounce, and then something caught my attention that I wasn't really paying attention to. Um, and I'm gonna kind of explain it in just a small formula here. Um, Something that just came to me that just kind of made me laugh. For anybody that's familiar with uh, equations, I'm going to give you an algebraic equation for the market right now. Um, right now, like I said, I called a small bounce, and then that did happen. We got the small bounce. Plus, it's a known phenomenon called Fed bounce. Anytime before an FOMC meeting, you get a just kind of like a drift. You get a drift upwards. So you have that. And right now, that has turned into kind of a big bounce. And you can see that if you look off to the side and you see this chart I have of Apple, you can really see how big of a bounce we have here. This is Apple. And you can see the big bounce here. Alright. So you have all of these things going on and getting us to this big bounce. Now, we know about the Fed drifts, but then there's also something else that happens. And that is known as buy the rumor, sell the news. And that's exactly what is going on. A lot of people are buying the rumor of this vaccine. And what is going to happen is that all this stuff about the vaccine, all this promising rumors that we've gotten, it's coming to fruition. And things may not be as good as people thought it was, but it's here. So at this point, it's going to be time to sell the news. And what's going to happen, you have the small bounce plus the Fed drifts, which is turned into somewhat of a big bounce, as you can see right here on this example that I'm using with Apple. And then after the FOMC meeting, we're going to have the sell the news. You know what that is going to equal? Big sell-off. So that's my equation for this week. When it comes to the news right now. So again, small bounce plus Fed drifts equals big bounce, divided by sell the news equals a big sell-off coming maybe by the end of this week. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I wasn't going to do anything directly at any particular product. I may do something tomorrow, but I just wanted to kind of share that because I kind of laughed to myself and thought it was funny, and I wanted to share it. But that's exactly what I think is about to happen. Good luck. Wishing you profitable trades. Know your risk. And good trading.